We have sad news in the world of acting. Um, it's been a while since I've done one of these rest in peace videos, and it's been confirmed and been announced that Betty White, who was a beloved celebrity actress from the Golden Girls, has just died. I'm heartbroken by the news. She was one of my favorite actresses over the years, and she just knew how to entertain her audience. She dies 3 weeks. She dies almost 3 weeks before she was to turn 100. Legendary actress, producer, animal rights activist, and all-around sweetheart Betty White died earlier today at the age of 99. Uh, and but in this week's People cover story celebrating White's approaching centennial birthday. If she had lived until January 17th, she would have been 100. Um, um, And she said, she's like, I'm so lucky to be in such good health and feel so good at this age. And she's like, it's amazing. Um, she was born in Oak Park, Illinois, so she's a native of Oak Park. She was best known for playing the man-trap Sue Ann Nibbins on the Mary Tyler Moore Show, which ran from 73 to 77. And she played the ditzy person Rose Nyland on the Golden Girls, which ran from 1985 to 1992. But Betty White got her first big break on the small screen in 1949 when she began co-hosting Al Jarvis's live variety show, which was Hollywood on television. Just 2 years later, she was nominated for her first Primetime Emmy Award, and she co-founded her own production company, which a year later, after that, created Life with Elizabeth, which was a syndicated comedy showcasing one of her Hollywood on-television characters. Now, now, um, though Betty White broke into feature films in 1962, she went on to appear in such successful films such as Lake Placid in 1999 and The Proposal in 2009. But it was on the small screen that she found her greatest success, often just by being herself. And during her almost 2-decade run as the hostess of the Tournament of Roses Parade, she became a fixture on both late night talk shows and daytime game shows. Now, one in particular was Password, where she met her whose host Alan Loveland, who became her husband. They married in '63. Now, after winning back-to-back Emmys in '75 and '76 for her portrayal of the happy homemaker on the Mary Tyler Moore Show, White started her own sitcom, The Short-Lived Betty White Show, and she began a 10-year stint as the host of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade in 1983. She became the first woman to win a daytime Emmy for Outstanding Game Show Host for Just Men, and she started recurring on Mama's Family as Ellen Harper Jackson, who was the snooty character she'd originated on the Carol Burnett Show. When the Golden Girls ended its run in 1992, Betty White, who won the 1986 Emmy for Outstanding Actress in a Comedy Series, earned 6 more nominations for her work as Sunny Rose. She joined Rue McClanahan and Estelle Getty in the short-lived spin-off of the Golden Palace, but whether she'd had a regular role, White never seemed to slow down. Between guest spots on everything from the John Larroquette Show, which netted her another Emmy in 1983, to appearing in the TV show Bones in 2015, she tackled the recurring parts on Lost and Legal from 2005 to 2008, and The Bold and the Beautiful in 2006, and scored another Emmy for hosting Saturday Night Live in 2010. That same year, Betty White turned a one-off appearance in the pilot for Her Hot in Cleveland into a 5-year run as the baldy Elka Ostrovsky. As if that wasn't enough, from 2012 to 2014, she also hosted and executive produced Betty White's Off the Rockers, which allowed senior citizens to prank the young whippersnappers, and she earned a Grammy for the spoken word recording of her bestseller, If You Ask Me, and Of Course You Won't. Among her other accolades are a Lifetime Achievement Award that was presented to her at the 2015 Daytime Emmys, a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, which is right next to her deceased husband, Loden's, an exclusion as of 2014 in the Guinness Book of World Records as the record holder for the longest TV career for an entertainer among women. And throughout her life and career, Betty White, who had no children, but she did become a stepmother to Loden's 3 kids from his first marriage, was a staunch animal rights activist, and not only was she a sponsor of both the farm animal reform movement and Friends of Animals, but she wrote the Betty White's Pet Love and How Pets Take Care of Us, and she donated all the proceeds from her clothing line and 2021 calendar to animal charities. In the recent years, People's Cover Story reported that White had been living a quiet life at home and of crossword puzzles, playing card games, watching Jeopardy, and continuing her animal welfare advocacy. But this is heartbreaking for a lot of people. Now she did. I did see the Betty White movie Lake Placid. That was the one where she was feeding the crocodile. Um, and then I don't think I saw anything else that she had been in except for that. But she did have a long career in acting. She did have 121 acting roles, but it's sad to hear about this from one of the most long-time actresses that's been around. But if we go from when she first did her acting, like her first acting series came in 1949, up until this year. If we actually base it off of that, she's been around for 72 years as an actress. But now that's all done and said. But she did live a pretty good life. 99 is a pretty good life. But rest in peace, Betty White. So if you like the video, give a like and subscribe to my channel, RBW King, and also hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when a new video comes out. And thanks for listening.